जय श्री माताजी। उपस्थित सहयोगी भाई बहनों का शाम के सामूहिक ध्यान सत्र में हम बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं। हम सब मिलकर परम पूज्य श्री माताजी को माथा टेक कर दोनों हाथ जोड़कर वंदन करेंगे। चित्त को सहस्त्रार पर रखते हुए हम सामूहिक बंधन लेंगे। दोनों हाथ जोड़कर परम पूज्य श्री माताजी से हम ध्यान की अनुमति लेंगे। प्रार्थना करते हैं, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी कृपा कर आज के सामूहिक ध्यान में बैठने की अनुमति आप हमें प्रदान करें। तीन महामंत्र एवं श्री गणेश मंत्र।
सरस्वती
नाड़ी संतुलन करने हेतु हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम धरती माँ पर रखेंगे, बायां हाथ श्री माताजी की ओर, पूरा चित्त हथेलियों के मध्य में और सहस्त्रार में। हमारा पूरा चित्त ईड़ा नाड़ी पर यानी कि लेफ्ट चैनल पर। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी ईड़ा नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें शुद्ध इच्छा शक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से हमारा दाहिना हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं, बायां हाथ आकाश तत्व की ओर। हमारा पूरा चित्त सहस्त्रार और दोनों हथेलियों के मध्य में। चित्त पिंगला नाड़ी पर, राइट चैनल पर। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी पिंगला नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें शुद्ध कार्यशक्ति प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से हमारा बायां हाथ गोदी में लेते हैं, संपूर्ण चित्त मध्य नाड़ी पर, सुषुम्ना नाड़ी पर। चित्त सहस्त्रार पर रखते हुए हम प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा कर हमारी सुषुम्ना नाड़ी को शुद्ध कर हमें संपूर्ण संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से चित्त को मध्य मूलाधार चक्र पर लाते हैं। यहाँ के श्री गणेश जी को मन ही मन वंदन करेंगे। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माताजी, कृपा करके हमें श्री गणेश जी की तरह पवित्र और मंगलमयी बना दीजिए। हमें श्री गणेश जी की तरह संतुलन प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से चित्त को दाहिने स्वादिष्ठान पर, राइट स्वादिष्ठान पर लाते हैं। प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा करके हमारे चित्त को हिमालय की ठंडक और चंद्रमा की शांति प्रदान कीजिए। हमारे चित्त को शांत और समाधानी बना दीजिए। चित्त को मध्य स्वादिष्ठान पर लाते हैं। धीरे से हम नाभि चक्र में चित्त को ले जाएंगे। हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम नाभि पर रखेंगे। यहाँ पर हम मंत्र लेंगे, श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण साक्षात। त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। यहाँ पर हम प्रार्थना करेंगे, परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में हम शांत और समाधानी हैं। इस प्रार्थना को हम 9 बार मन ही मन बोलेंगे। धीरे से हम चित्त को भवसागर में 3 बार गोल घुमाएंगे। भवसागर में हम मंत्र लेंगे, श्री आदि गुरु दत्तात्रेय साक्षात। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदि गुरु दत्तात्रेय साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। चित्त को भवसागर से हम मध्य हृदय चक्र पर ले जाएंगे। यहाँ के श्री माँ जगदम्बा और माँ दुर्गा को वंदन करते हुए धीरे से हम विशुद्धि चक्र पर जाएंगे। हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम आज्ञा चक्र पर रखेंगे। कपाल को जैसे हमें सिर दर्द होता है तब दोनों ओर से हम थोड़ा हल्का दबाते हैं, उस तरह से दबाएंगे। शीश थोड़ा सा आगे की ओर झुका हुआ। प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आपकी परम कृपा में हमने सभी को हृदय से क्षमा कर दिया है। हमारा किसी पर भी क्रोध नहीं। हमने स्वयं को भी क्षमा कर दिया है। श्री माता जी, कृपा करके आप भी हमें क्षमा कर दीजिए। यहाँ पर हम 3 बार ओम हम क्षम बोलेंगे। ओम हम क्षम। ओम हम क्षम। हम क्षम। धीरे से हमारा दाहिना हाथ हम सहस्त्रार पर रखते हैं, हल्का सा दबाएंगे और घड़ी की सुई की दिशा में, सीधे हाथ की दिशा में 7 बार गोल घुमाएंगे। यहाँ पर हम प्रार्थना करेंगे। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, कृपा कर हमारे आत्म साक्षात्कार को दृढ़ कर दीजिए। आज के ध्यान में हमें निर्विचारिता प्रदान कीजिए। धीरे से हमारा दाहिना हाथ थोड़ा ऊपर उठाएंगे। धीरे से हाथ को गोदी में लाते हैं। ध्यान की इसी स्थिति में हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी ग्रहण करेंगे। आज की अमृतवाणी है श्री महाकाली पूजा, प्योरिटी एंड कलेक्टिविटी, 12 सितंबर 1990, फ्रांस। इसका पहला हिस्सा हमने प्रातःकालीन ध्यान में ग्रहण किया है।
Shri Ganesha does that. He just stops the action of excretion completely and the ascent starts. They are doing their work all right, despite the fact they have been insulted, they have been neglected, we have misbehaved, whatever we might have done. They are doing their jobs all right. You can see so many people getting realization. But what are we doing about it? We cannot be even collective. We cannot attend collective things. And look at them, how generous they are. They are extremely collective. They are extremely collective. To such an extent that somebody supposing worships Shri Krishna, his heart will catch. Why? Because you must also worship Shiva. They are so collective and so much connected with me. So they are all collective in the same way you are also devas, you also should be collective. As soon as you become collective, all these nonsensical things will drop out. All these ideas will drop out. You do not become collective because you have not dropped out all these things, or else you are afraid of dropping them out. So let us know what is our purpose. Our purpose is to ascend. And what is the Mahakali power is doing for us? She is giving you your ascent through Kundalini. She is purifying. She is giving you all the powers. She is protecting you all the time. She is giving you joy. But what are we doing for her? Her only desire is that my children should be saintly. That they should have beautiful qualities of a saint. That he doesn't fall at every woman, fall at every man. He's not so cheap, you see. And mentally especially. I mean, if the Sahasrara is spoiled, how can Sahajayoga work out? The whole play is of the Sahasrara. And that purity should manifest. Through you we are going to change the world. Through no one else. The Sahajogis who are going to change the world. Now look at the generosity. Even my body is so generous. Yesterday, one lady came, I think she had a very bad liver. She came downstairs and my liver started pumping vibrations. Terrible. She had a very bad liver though. She had taken drugs. I mean, she had taken drugs and all that suffering was done to me by this liver of mine. I didn't think that, poor mother, she's come all the way after suffering. So started just pumping for that woman. So generous it is. And they are so generous themselves, the way they bestow blessings on you, how they are hardworking, how they are running about. What are we giving them? They give us joy. They look after us. They look after our children. They look after everything. They manage everything. Now what are we doing for them? Also, I have heard that people don't help when they have to postering, they have to do. Very few people come up. This is being ungrateful. Very ungrateful to those. All the deities are present when you are having those collective programs. And surprisingly, the old Sahajogis are more difficult than the new ones. I mean, this is just surprising. I mean, are they becoming now out of date or something? Christ has said, first will be the last. I hope that's not going to happen. Sort of a confidence they develop. Oh, we are old Sahajogis. We have had horrible results in London of this consciousness that we are old, we'll do whatever we like. We may attend the collective or not. A kind of a ego. Please be careful. Christ has clearly said, first will be the last. And I have seen so many of them just getting out like that. Even I don't know how they get out. In such stupid ways that unimaginable for anyone. Like one gentleman in Italy was an old Sahajogi, just got up and said, I am Mataji. Everybody started looking at him. What do you mean? I am Mataji. and I'm going to do all this myself. So they said, all right, so we are going out of ashram. No, I can't manage the ashram, I'm getting out. And he went and stayed with someone, that lady, who heard against me and got cancer and died. In the collectivity, supposing you have one problem, another one has some problem. It just works out, balances. As one finger is cut out, it is useless then. Or a nail which is taken out is useless. It dies. So, that is how we are organizing our spiritual death, and ultimately I don't know what else. And then they come back, that mother, I have got now this trouble, so I have come back. I was out of Sahaja Yoga for 3 years. I said, what do you mean out of Sahaja Yoga? I didn't attend any collective program. I'm thinking of the collectivity of the whole world. That's my vision. And if Sahaja Yogis cannot be collective, who is going to be collective? Who is going to fulfill my vision? So all of you, those who call themselves Sahaja Yogis, must attend the program. And the second thing is that there was a little problem of generosity of people. Of course, that also is a character of Mahalakshmi. She is very generous. And when you are generous in giving vibrations and looking after people, this and that, then Mahalakshmi's principle works out. But Mahalakshmi doesn't give money to people who are miserly, will never give. They may have money in the bank, but they can never enjoy. So, if there is need, people have to give money to Sahaja. I have been supplying a lot of money, as you know, from the very beginning. Those who are early Sahaja Yogis will know how much I have been able to pay. But now we are growing, and everybody should know that we have to pay. After all, this is our responsibility. Where are we going to spend our money? In what? I mean, my family feels that whatever money I am spending for Sahaja Yoga is the best. They get punyas. It's the best for them. Only with punyas you get more wealth, health, and prosperity. If you do not have punyas, you cannot get it. It will come and go away. It will disappear into thin air. So I was surprised that people are not generous. We have to know that we are so much better off people than many others. Like the Eastern Bloc people are not so good in money matters just now. I'm not saying that you have to help them, but we have to think, can we send something for them as presents? Can we do something for them? The matter has the value, which is again Mahakali's power. It's the power of Mahakali. That the matter carries the love, expresses. So many times I've seen how very sweetly they gave me something. I really don't take anything and I don't need anything. But certain things, it shows such concern, such understanding, such love. How will you express your love to those people who are so far away? You just try. Try to give. Try to give for Sahaja cause. And you'll be amazed how it will work out. For collectivity, we have to know that, see, for Bhairavanath and Shri Hanumana and Shri Ganesha, these three principles that work within us, all of them have parallel work to do, parallel. They do not interfere for each other. But if it comes to help, they will go all out. There's no quarrel. No quarrel between the two. No. If Hanuman needs Bhairava, he is there. If Bhairava needs Hanumana, he is there. All out. So this collectivity comes only by understanding one thing. What a great work we are doing today. People are not conscious of that. They take it just by the way. In the war, you have seen how people fight. Even if they have the fear of dying. Formerly, nobody was paid also in the military. But they went and fought. Maybe for their country, for anything. And they used to join together to fight. They allowed themselves to be killed. They helped each other. They did this. All these qualities are there when we want to hate someone. But when we want to love someone, why shouldn't we have those qualities emerging out of us? These are the qualities of Mahakali. Because she is the expert of war affairs. She is the one who makes people one. And she is the one who makes them fight. Because it's the desire. They have nothing there, just a desire to do something. And then they join together, and then the Mahasaraswati helps them to act. But first the desire is so strong. Now the desire has to be very, very strong within us, that we have to be for the emancipation of the whole world. We are the people. We are the special people. We are in the foundation. Nothing is more important than our own personality being completely dedicated for Sahaja. This desire has to be extremely strong and very pure. Those actually desire it, actually, they get their realization like that. They reach that depth like that. And they enjoy doing work of Sahaja. All the time they enjoy it. For them, nothing is more important. As we say, there's a saying that when you get the water of Ganges to drink, why should you take water from dirty rivers? So the whole attention is that side. All the joy you get out of this romance and this love and this and that becomes zero before it. Because it's Nirananda, only joy. In the marriage, you see, wife says like this, says that, all this is so conditioning. Any joy. You have different joys on different centers. They are all given by Mahakali. But the greatest of all you have got after realization is the Nirananda. That state you must reach, to Nirananda state. If you are in that state of Nirananda, then all other these pleasures and joys are zero. I mean, so many people who told me they were very fond of cricket in India. They said, Mother, we don't see nowadays cricket. I said, why? Because the enjoyment is not there now. It's sort of, that enjoyment is lost. Otherwise, Indians are mad after cricket. See, even in the forest, if you go, they'll be listening to the cricket. It's a game played by English, who are not so much interested, but Indians are. And now, if you ask them, they say, no, we're not interested. So many people who used to read 7, 8 newspapers said, we never read newspapers, never good news finished. And still they are managing. Because the whole focus of your attention is now on Sahaja Yoga, because you only enjoy Sahaja Yoga. You like to meet Sahajogis, you have to be with Sahajogis. We had a puja in England. It was raining and quite a vibrant puja of Shri Ganesha. But nobody was bothered. It started pouring down through the pandal they had put up. Nobody was bothered. All right, water has come, let the water pass this way, we'll sit that side. Everybody adjusted, because first thing was to enjoy. They didn't want to give up enjoyment at any cost. And it continued the whole night. One was worried because somebody has threatened that the police will come. I made the police sleep also, and the man who was to report also was sleeping. So the whole night we enjoyed ourselves. Now this enjoyment cannot come to you if you do not have purity of your mind. Nira-ananda. You can get other anands of other things, other chakras. Now how to bring the purity? Just by developing thoughtless awareness and looking at things without thinking. For that you have to be collective. If you are collective, I am there. Wherever you are collective, wherever you gather, I am there. And nothing gives me greater pleasure to hear that all of you are attending this program. You'll be amazed that in Australia we have so many centers in every city, but they all attend the programs of collectivity. Because they know collectivity is the ocean of nourishment. This is the simplest thing we have to do. But the booths are much more collective. Much more collective. Booths can go to such a length of fraternity that you'll be amazed. There was a lady in France only. She was an old lady, and her daughter was in Sahaja Yoga. She had become absolutely mad, so she put her in the I was absolutely Buddhist, so she put her in an elderly home. In the elderly home, she only knew how to go to church on Sundays. She would dress up and go to church. That's the only sensible thing she used to do. So she put her in the thing, and there was a church. And she told me this, her daughter told me that it is very amazing that all of them get up in the morning, dress up well and go to church. And inside the church there are graves of people who have died out of those, half mad or full mad elderly people. Otherwise they did not know even how to wear their dresses. They didn't know how to eat their food. They didn't know anything. But when it came to going to church, to that Buddhist place where all the Buddhas were there, they all would get up in the morning, dress up properly and go to the church, sit down, sing hymns and come back, as if like possessions. Such a fraternity of Buddhas there is. As soon as one Buddha comes in, one Buddha came now recently from Australia. Now he is gathering all the Buddhas around here. He went to Pune, there he gathered all the Buddhas immediately. Then he came here, now he is gathering those Buddhas. People are getting friendly with him. Exactly who are Buddhas you can make it out by just seeing a Buddha sitting there and who is sitting next to that person. They are so attracted like a magnet. while the magnet is the quality of Mahakali. Bhoots know me better than anybody else can know, because they know my past. They are in the past, and they know who has got bhoots and how they attract each other and how they act on a bhutish person. That is why the positive collectivity has to be there. But when it comes to positivity, they do not get collective. All those who do not get collective will gradually go into the fraternity of bhoots. Because today we are dealing about Mahakali. She is the one who knows everything about these bhutish things. She is in charge, She is the Lord of all these bhoots. And she knows, and she looks after them and she manages them. But when Sahajayoga want to go into that realm, what has she to do? She has locked them up on one side. But Sahajogis want to go there, just enter through back doors into that area. What can you do? Of course she protects. She doesn't want anyone to go there. She's just kept them out and told the booths not to come this side. But Sahajogis only go there. That's being reported. Under these circumstances, Sahajayoga has gone very far, very much, in so many other countries. In France, you have seen yesterday how this Ananda Shakti of the Mother acted on people. It was wonderful to see that. Everybody came to me and they were full of smiles. I've never seen any French woman of that age smiling, never, no question. Even if you tickle them, even if you certify that this is a joke, they will not smile like that. I've never seen their teeth. Yesterday the whole face was lit up. So many of them. Something so miraculous it was. This Anandini Shakti of Mahakali was acting so beautifully yesterday. And you are the people who will now guide or misguide them. If you become, all of you become higher personalities, if you become collective, all of you, and if you become generous, and if you become absolutely pure, they will say, now look at these people, how beautiful they look. You already look very beautiful. Your faces shine, but it will all disappear. And the effects of disappearance are not very simple. So be careful. I of course bless you with all the qualities of Bhairava, as he is the greatest disciple of Mahakali. And he is the one who is running up and down, morning till evening, every time, especially in the night. He is working so very hard, killing those horrible Rakshasas, this, that. And achieving such results. We have to join him, all of us, and work it out. May God bless you.
श्री आदिशक्ति का पूरा मंत्र लेंगे। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। हम आरती की तैयारी करेंगे।
सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जग में संकट कारण कितने लिए अवतार माँ, कितने लिए अवतार। विश्व में तेरी महिमा, विश्व में तेरी महिमा। तू गंगा यमुना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जो भी शरण में आया सुख ही मिला उसको माँ, सुख ही मिला उसको। बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ, बैठ के दिल में ओ माँ। लौट के ना जाना माँ, सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी। दिल में सदा रहना माँ, सबको दुआ देना। मानव में अवतर के कर दिया कलियुग में माया है, कलियुग में माया है, फिर भी पहचाना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना। संत जनों की धरती है भारत माता, माँ है भारत माता। इस धरती पर आकर, इस धरती पर आकर दुख से दूर करना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना। जब दिल में आए तब मधु संगीत सुन लो माँ, मधु संगीत सुन लो। हो ये सके जो सेवा, हो ये सके जो सेवा हमसे करा लेना माँ सबको दुआ देना, सबको दुआ देना माँ सबको दुआ देना। जय निर्मल माताजी, जय निर्मल माताजी, दिल में सदा रहना माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना, माँ सबको दुआ देना।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात्
Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Bolo Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi ki Jai.
जय श्री माता जी। ध्यान की इस स्थिति में हम श्री माता जी के चरणों पर प्रार्थना समर्पित करते हैं। परम पूज्य श्री माता जी, आज का सामूहिक ध्यान हम आपके श्री चरणों में समर्पित करते हैं। आज के ध्यान में आपने हमें निरानंद प्रदान कर हमें चैतन्य से आशीर्वादित किया, इसलिए हम आपके हृदय से ऋणी हैं। संपूर्ण विश्व में विश्व निर्मल धर्म प्रस्थापित करने हेतु कृपा कर हमें सहयोग, प्रचार एवं प्रसार का शुद्ध और प्रभावी माध्यम बनाइए। हमारी सभी प्रार्थनाओं का स्वीकार कर हमें आशीर्वादित करने की कृपा करें। थैंक यू श्री माता जी, थैंक यू श्री माता जी, थैंक यू फॉर एवरीथिंग। सामूहिक बंधन। जय श्री माताजी। अनाउंसमेंट्स एट प्रतिष्ठान पुणे। आज की सूचनाएं इस प्रकार। नए साधकों के लिए साप्ताहिक ऑनलाइन ध्यान केंद्र लर्निंग सहयोगा यूट्यूब चैनल द्वारा प्रति शनिवार को शाम 6:30 बजे से 7:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित हो रहा है। नई बैच 2 जुलाई से आरंभ हुई है। अगला सत्र 8 अक्टूबर को होगा। कृपया जागृति देने के बाद नए साधकों को ये जानकारी प्रदान करें। सहयोग सीखने में उनको मदद होगी। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय श्री महालक्ष्मी पूजा और सहज विवाह का आयोजन भारतीय सामूहिकता की ओर से इस वर्ष नागपुर अकादमी में होगा। 3 दिवसीय दिवाली पूजा महोत्सव 28, 29 और 30 अक्टूबर को मनाया जाएगा। 28 अक्टूबर को शाम 5 बजे हवन, 29 अक्टूबर को सहज विवाह शाम 5 बजे से और 30 अक्टूबर को सुबह 10:30 बजे श्री महालक्ष्मी पूजा होगी। पूजा स्थल नागपुर छिंदवाड़ा हाईवे पर नागपुर रेल स्थानक से 30 मिनट और एयरपोर्ट से 40 मिनट की दूरी पर है। आप इस महोत्सव में सादर आमंत्रित हैं। केवल 9,000 सहजियों की निवास व्यवस्था पूजा स्थल पर की जाएगी और 2,000 सहजियों की व्यवस्था पूजा स्थल से 3 किलोमीटर दूरी पर मंगल कार्यालय में की जाएगी। 800 सहजियों के लिए अकादमी में नज़दीक होटल और रिसोर्ट में आवास व्यवस्था उपलब्ध है। 11,000 रजिस्ट्रेशन के बाद आवास व्यवस्था समाप्त होगी और केवल नॉन स्टेइंग पूजा पास उपलब्ध रहेंगे। पूजा रजिस्ट्रेशन .sahajogaindia.org.in इस वेबसाइट पर आप ऑनलाइन पेमेंट द्वारा रजिस्ट्रेशन कर सकते हैं। दिवाली पूजा हेल्पलाइन 9355950960 पर पूजा से जुड़ी जानकारी प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। साथ ही होटल बुकिंग के लिए आपको सहायता मिलेगी। आपको सारी जानकारी www.diwalipuja.sahajogaindia.org.in इस वेबसाइट पर प्राप्त होगी। कल के कार्यक्रम इस प्रकार। अर्ली मॉर्निंग मेडिटेशन सुबह 4 बजे प्रसारित होगा। सुबह का ध्यान सुबह 5:30 बजे लाइव प्रसारित होगा। शाम का ध्यान शाम 7 बजे। जय श्री माताजी। शुभ रात्रि।
विनती सुनो निर्मल माता, विनती सुनो निर्मल माता, विनती सुनो निर्मल माँ, विनती सुनो निर्मल माँ, विनती सुनो माया मन में विराजी सदा बिनती सुनो बिनती सुनो निर्मल मामा बिनती सुनो निर्मल माता मन में विराजी सदा मन में विराजी सदा बिनती सुनो निर्मल माता बिनती सुनो तन मन धन सब तेरा तन मन धन सब तेरा तेरा तन मन सब तेरा जो भी हो सेवा हमसे कराए तन मन धन सब तेरा जो भी हो सेवा हमसे कराए विनती सुनो विनती सुनो विनती सुनो निर्मल माता विनती सुनो विनती सुनो निर्मल माता विनती सुनो निर्मल माता विनती सुनो विनती सुनो निर्मल माता विनती सुनो निर्मल माता मन में विराजी सदा विनती सुनो विनती सुनो विनती सुनो नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन 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 नाद्रुद्रुदीं नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन उदानी तदानी तन धेर नादन धेर नादन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं धेर तनन धेर नादन उदानी तदानी तन धेर नादन धेर नादन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर ये यजुब नहीं वो है ही ऐसी पारस से पारस ये यजुब नहीं वो है ही ऐसी पारस पत्थरों को भी सोना बनाए बैठे तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर ये यजुब नहीं वो है ही ऐसी पारस पत्थरों को भी सोना बनाए बैठे तनन धेर नादन नाद्रुद्रुदीं तनन धेर तन धेर तन धेर आ चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई। श्री निर्मल माँ की चरण कमल सुखदाई, श्री निर्मल माँ के चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल जगपालिनी चरण कमल सुखदाई। श्री निर्मल माँ के चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण कमल सुखदाई, चरण